going on, guys? Alien here, and yes, this is not my channel, this is Gurkner's channel. Now, he wanted me to do a little bit of a showcase on the Minecart station that, well, I didn't build the interior, that was done by Reject from Space. The copper exterior was done by Gurk, Justin, and Drew. Alright, so, there's a little bit of redstone work going on behind here that I'm not going to explain. I don't even know half this shit is.
How does it work from pressing the button? What does it do? Where does it send it to? How does it operate, flip things?
Basically, the reason the light stays on is because that redstone there powers here, it goes into this torch, which turns that torch off, which is powering that, which is also powering that, which is what's stopping that torch from being on. So if I just break that redstone there, you'll see that they swap. So that torch is powering that, which is putting power into that block there, which is giving that redstone piece there power, which is going into this block, stopping that from having power. But as soon as I put that there, it's not going to do it because the button's not pressed. But if I press the button, what it does is that button makes that.
There we go.
Better. It powers that redstone, which turns that off, which ultimately switches that. But because of that, that also is now powering that redstone, which is why a button will go for 3 clicks. But because of how this little pulse, I think this is a pulse emitter, not that you know what that is, but that's what it's called. What that does is makes it so this is now forever on. So I can't actually turn this off at all. Doesn't matter how many fucking times I click it, that's not going to turn off. But what it does have, it has a reset line, which is done by those detector rails over there, which I'll show in 2 seconds. So from there, okay, so when this all has power, this is also powering the redstone underneath there, which is what's evidently going to this line here. Now this torch is off because of that line of redstone, which is what's stopping this from working. This, I can't remember the exact name, but that's not important anyway, so. Anyway, basically when I turn that button on, it flicks the switch signal so it stops the button all the time there. This is now on, which runs this line all the way to here, which that torch would normally be on. That gets power, which is going into here, which is going into this redstone torch here, which is up in this reset. So if I press another button, Drews, you'll see that that back gets lighted up for a second, which goes through to here and resets Gergs to off. Yeah. Again, you put a button here. Now behind that button, you want to have a block down, and you want to have a redstone, the redstone coming out of that.
Speaking of torches, you might need some.
With a torch there, that, which is going into there, and is going into there, and going over that. So you want to have that kind of thing. And you want to have that going like that, which is giving that power, which is giving that power, and then you want a torch coming back like this. This is called pulse repeater. Now, from here, you need to go. Okay, so, and you want to take the power from that, which is what that is, which is what's going to knock that torch off, and you have that like that. Now, normally that's going to fuck everything, but if you put a block like that, it's going to save it. Now, if you go like this, torch there. This is what's gonna power the thing. Put that there, put that there, and you fucking do the Macarena, and you fucking made yourself a railcar track.
That's pretty quick.
No, you haven't. What is important is this.
Which is?
Shut up. You need that coming out of there, and that there, that, and 4. Okay, then you need that there, which that comes down. This is all going by memory, so don't go for me. Don't go for me. Whole bunch of horrible things. And you put a torch there, which is off. You need that on top of it with a redstone line. Now, to really show you how this works, you need more than one, but now, what you got here. Okay, so with this redstone lamp, this is just helping you work out. So at the moment, they're both on, and they're not going to reset. And that's because you need to do this reset line here, which is by, how you do that is by having this come like this, and this come here like this, and redstone here, redstone here. Now you can go straight into it here, but as you can see that causes a little bit of difficulty. So what you do want to do, instead of placing block over like I have, like I did right here, so that those won't talk to each other, is you just put a redstone repeater in either of those. Now what the redstone repeater does is, other than repeating the signal and allowing you to make the signal go further, is it stops signals either side of it being able to fuck around with it. It also can only go in one direction, which means this signal won't feed back through the reset line at any time, which is very helpful. So now if I click this button, it will be on. If I click this button, that will be on, and that will be on. But what you want to do to make it a minecart is so as you can see, that's getting a signal down straight off the bat. You don't need a powered rail. Powered rail is just so that it's more consistent with power.
Oh, okay.
It's like that. Now, what you're wanting is when this button is pressed, flip the other way. Like that. So when I click that button, it turns that redstone off, which changes the signal of this. Now, in some cases, you may have a problem where if you're having an issue where this track isn't turning and it's staying, it's not going to do it. If I just quickly switch that one to that one. So, when you have it, if it comes this way when you're pressing the button of the line you want it to go to, so this is the line we want it to go down. Say the button was pressed right now, I know it's not, but say it was, and you wanted to go down this way, but it was still staying like that, all you'd have to do is come in here, break, not block, but break that redstone, keep that redstone there like that, and just swap that piece of redstone there to a torch. Because what that will do is it will invert the signal. And, yeah. So that when this is on, the signal will be inverted, and as you can see it's not changing it, but if I just change that torch to a redstone, it changes. So that usually happens if it's like, if I was making it the opposite way to what it is now. So if this was faced in a complete 180, no 360,
Oh,
right, it is 180.
180 is behind you.
Yeah, so if that was 180, then we could do it. And that is how you make minecart system. But if you make it too long and have too many fucking friends, shit gets pretty fucking complicated, because redstone, if people don't know, can only go so far before the signal dies out, and that signal will only go for 15 blocks. Now, if I count that way, 1, 2, 3, 4, too fucking many! Too fucking many, alright? So, this is my track line. I don't know how I managed to do it on mine. I didn't even plan it or anything. It just so happened that it was on my track that it's gonna be the fucked up one. Is my signal, which I'll show you right now, will not be reset by any button at all. Fucking hate when it does that! Proves me wrong.
It proves you wrong.
It does it sometimes, but it should.
It's temperamental.
That's it. It's not supposed to. So, I can, this side reset this side, unless you press too many, then it decides to reset everything because it's fucking retarded. But anyway, so this side resets this side, and this side resets this side, and wait, why? But anyway, what we did, what me and Rick did together to try and make it so that you wouldn't have any issues. So say I clicked, someone clicked Alien's house, but they actually wanted to go to Gerg's house. Then the issue you'd have is like, well, fuck, we've got to go to Alien's house because you can't reset it. So we got a reset button so that if you click it, it'll reset all the lines. Because what it does, seriously. So this is the reset line, and that's where it goes to as it goes off. Here, off that way, goes here, resets the light. But underneath each of the redstone the detector rails is one of the redstone dusts, and they just follow this line all the way around, which comes up and finishes up right here. So that goes up, the signal pushes up, which goes into the reset line, which resets everything. And the reason this is like this and this is broken, and my line won't be reset by anything, is because otherwise the repeater repeats the signal everywhere.
Wow.
Causes some issues.
Holy shit.
So, if I just have... I think that's probably what's going on. Oh, now, fucking... whatever. I'm over it. Anyway, so yeah, that's how you make your own minecart system. Go check my channel out, I'm a vagina, so... I'm gonna go up and just fly, so... If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe to Gerg, subscribe to me, and yeah. Done.
Some cuts
I beat my own score? No!